Thanks very much for being here. I have to begin by asking you for your assessment of what we are looking at. The global funds, of course, have pulled back sharply from the Indian equities. But can the budget 2026 this time around change the risk-reward perception for overseas investors? And is the market currently pricing on a pro-growth budget, or are the expectations still too cautious?
Well, I think what can move things forward for India here is that the budget reinforces stability and financial discipline. Foreign investors, they want clarity. And part of that clarity is to see a strong infrastructure plan. Now, that takes time. Prime Minister Modi has actually done a very good job on a macro level. Over the last decade, India has really made some significant advances. GDP growth has been tremendous, although it hasn't met expectations for the last fiscal year, but still very strong. India has one of the fastest growing economies in the world. So these are all positives. Now, in order to have global interest and investment in India, it requires that stability and taking away the unknowns. And I think that is very, very possible.
Right. Let me ask you, which sectors, according to you, stand to gain the most from this budget then?
Well, I think when you talk about infrastructure in terms of the building of roads and railways as well as defense, but as far as roads and railways go, I think it's pretty well known that India needs to improve in the areas, in the rural areas of India. So I think there is a lot to be gained there. I also think that there's a lot to be gained in the area of manufacturing, particularly with electronics. There is definitely global competition, and I think India is well placed to be able to compete. And then finally, I think that there's benefits there in banking in terms of extending credit. So to me, those three areas have the most to gain in the upcoming budget.
All right, we're leaving it there for the moment. Thanks very much for joining us with those perspectives.
Thank you.